like a younger person, like 16, 17 gets shot, I'll be pissed too.
Mm.
And like I want to help the body, but like I know I'll get trampled if I go there, so I can't do anything. So because like the police are advancing and they're gonna shoot more people,
Oh yeah,
so
100%.
we pick up bricks like that are like beside us, and like I swing it. I become a baseball player. I
Mm.
swing it. I hit the riot shield. It cracks.
Oh
That person
damn.
sees that police officer is looking at me. He's coming towards me. I'm like, oh fuck. He has a fucking shield. So I do what a normal person would do. I climb the wall. I do parkour. I enter a hostel, and then I exit through the roof to another building roof, and then I go down through the roof, and then I run away.
But that makes sense, so fair enough. Like I would have run away too in that situation, especially because you guys don't have particular amounts of weapons, unless there's criminals that would be offset age wanting to fight back as well. I don't
Yeah,
think. How is the weapon laws over there?
we're not allowed to own weapons.
So
Um,
you're not allowed to own weapons, and then you have a tyrannical government, from what I understand, that is using deadly force to quell a simple protest. Is that what happened before, or was it more somebody like bringing energy back because the police were out and doing bad things first?
So basically, police like usually like whenever there is big protest, at least one person dies. They shoot one person minimum. We have like pretty cutthroat like armed police forces. Like criminals get up. It's just that the politicians are like too in power. Like they just release anyone like they like or like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have to. Like our police force is pretty great, pretty well trained, but like it's just they're corrupt as fuck.
So
After that,
that sounds like a really bad mixture. Having a corrupt police force at the same time as you're having leaders that will utilize them as much as they can. It sounds a little bit like Colombia back in the Pablo Escobar days, honestly.
yeah. So next morning, so all these this we have this Yulen school that is like owned by a politician's wife, Sherbadu Deoban, and that school charges exorbitant fees, like a lot, like let's say 5K USD
Okay, so,
around
so per year or per half a year?
every 3 months.
Every three. Oh, that's more than Europe.
Yeah. So that is like for the elite school, and after that, what happens is I see that in the morning, I wake up to the police, like the police stations being burned. So, I went there obviously. Uh, I come back home. My mom is screaming like, "Where did you go? Why did you have to go? Stay home." So obviously, after that, I wasn't allowed to leave. Then I hear Hotel Hilton is being burned, Ulands is being burned,
Did you go
all
out
the
for those two?
yeah, all the houses are surrounded, like people are getting wilder. The police have been cornered. The police are like giving up ground. They're like only holding specific places. Then they break into the politicians' homes.
Ooh.
Catch politicians. They start beating up politicians to death. The finance minister gets jump kicked.
I mean, that's kind of impressive. Not gonna lie, that's kind of impressive.
So he gets put on so he like what they do to him is they strip him. He's naked and they throw him in the polluted river called Bagmati, right? And they make him run across the river. Like they hit him on the back with the belt, and while the other people are throwing shit at him in the river bank. After that, this pretty like hi-fi politician like Serbado Dioba, they enter his house and they punch his wife. They They strip him. He's bleeding. They're trying to do a public execution. They
Hmm.
make him climb a ladder and like try to like cut his head off, but army arrives and saves him. But before that, the his Sherbadu Deobako wife is our I think communications or foreign minister. See, I don't even know because they're so fucking useless. So and so they're interviewing her as like people are breaking into their house, and she's asked, what's the difference between you and your dog? What's the difference? And she's terrified, so obviously she says, no difference, Babu, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
And that was pretty funny, but I felt bad because they're old people.
Yes,
And
but they also, I'm gonna say it in the nicest possible way. They kind of had it coming if they've been this corrupt for this long, and then the corruption is kind of coming in the form now of their children, and they're flaunting the money. Hello, Otis. What's going on? We're talking to Seed today about the riots because he is in said location and he saw everything firsthand. So we're getting a firsthand account of what's actually happened and asking him some questions about this because it's pretty fucking wild. I have some videos here. I have some videos here that's pretty much I wouldn't even. This is definitely 18 plus 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 type of thing. We're talking about brains splattered on the ground. We're talking about people with bullet wounds to their head, bleeding profusely as their friends are trying to rush them to the hospital. Like these are people that should be pronounced dead at the spot, but people are desperate and want to save them. So we're talking a little bit about this and how it happened and what he saw. That's what we're doing.
so I'm sending you more videos. And after that, obviously everything is in chaos. Like people aren't safe, everybody is on the street, like people are like hiding inside, curfew gets declared. Obviously our army can't interfere right now because army, like we have pretty strict laws that like army can only interfere in like very dire situations, like they can only be. And like after like all the politicians are hunted down, the the motherfucker who killed 17,000 like 20 years ago, 20 he started this war named Maoist war, right? And his political party is called like Maoist. So we are hunting him down, but he goes underground, we can't find him. And like our prime minister, so we have prime minister and president. The president is just for title show, they have basically zero executive power. The prime minister is the real one in power. He has all the executive let's say rights. And the prime minister flees the country, is in Dubai, he resigns.
Of course he does.
And
Yeah.
after that, we're just seeing like everybody getting beaten up. Then now we're like they're manhunting the police officers, the DSP who like gave the order to shoot students. The beaten very badly, bloody. His like dead body is like lying on the street, but they're still hitting his like head like till it gets smashed.
Oh, so they
Then
cracked him open like a watermelon.
yeah, I have that video. You wanna see? I was there.
I mean, I'm kind of interested. I can't say I'm not. Okay, it's morbid curiosity right now. I'm not gonna lie, pretty morbid, but curiosity nonetheless. Oh, one second.
Okay.
I just clicked off my screen. That's why it's turned black there. Don't know how I
Okay.
did that.
So
Let's see. What did I press here? There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, that should be back on again.
so
Watermelon armor, not gonna lie. That's exactly what it was. That's pretty bad because we made a video about making watermelon armor. Yeah, anyways.
so police officers are starting to get killed. Like a lot of police officers get killed. Their guns get taken. And like now the opportunists are like the people who want to loot and rape.
Oh, damn, you weren't
They're like,
joking. That was a real. Okay, guys, from what I'm seeing now, okay, this motherfucker did get jump kicked. He get like fucking Sparta kicked. This is fucking Sparta. They kicked him. He flew into a wall and they drew him, dragged him back to the back alley and beat the shit out of him.
I am sending you a lot of videos
Yeah,
because
I'm seeing a lot of them.
some-
Oh damn, no.
I
He really smashed his head. Man, his brain is on the floor. Holy
Okay.
crap.
So after that, people people are still going wild. It's not enough. So they're burning all the parliament offices. And I mean all of them. And like this, we have this activist, female activist who is like pretty popular and like she's doing the right thing. She gets arrested. People are going wild. We have this big, very big hospital named Civil Hospital. People, police enter there and like shoot the patients and like people who are getting treatment, and they are triggered. So there was this picture like they started going to police stations and like killing police officers. There was one photo that went viral that my friend took. It was like 8 police officers go dead body piled up. They're stripped of their uniform, and like it's like piled up, and it's like satisfaction, and it's like the stonks voila, it's going up. Let me see if I can find the image.
So,
Uh,
has the police been so corrupt in your country that people are rejoicing when it comes to this? When it comes to the retaliation,
yeah, pretty much.
it's pretty crazy.
But obviously, like people have gone too far, and then like we're like uh, we're like everybody is like stop and but like now the fucking jobless unemployed 35-year-olds who have nothing to do except try to hit on girls and try to rape them and loot, they have the guns now. So they
So,
go to this like
are
big
are
yeah.
yeah, as are you guys uh, the youth taking the police weapons? Are you looting those weapons? Is that one of the reasons for the attack on the police stations?
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Okay, okay.
So after that they start looting everything, and I mean everything. We use gas stoves, right? We don't use induction a lot. So we start making homemade bombs, and
Okay,
I
fair
mean
enough.
bomb, and they blow up multiple things. They're burning tires. I can smell tires like from like my house when I open the window. That they burn everything. They burn. They're burning like literally half the city. So uh, what happens after that is like the second night, the people are like going wild. They're going to different houses and trying to rape girls and everything. So now the army gets involved.
Wait,
Army
so
gets
is that
dispatched.
normal people now going wild, or is it
Yeah.
okay? So the normal people went from being the defenders to being attackers.
So the protesters were like the youth, like the
So
young
yeah, the
ones.
Gen
We
Zs.
were yeah we were fighting against corruption. We didn't want to do all the looting,
Yeah.
but like the opportunities, the people who want to do commit a lot of crime, they have guns now. They pile up guns.
Oh,
They
I
have a lot of
see. I see. So
they-
basically, they're utilizing the idea of a protest to be able
yeah,
to do as much damage and steal as much as they can. Is that what I'm getting?
yeah. Now the and all the followers and like the political parties, they want to cause as much chaos as they can. So they go to all the jails, and I mean all the jails, and release all the criminals.
I mean, that's not good.
All the criminals are this guy Robbie Lamishane, political criminal, he also get released. He also comes out. Now even more department stores are like being burned. We have this big department store like branch like franchise named Pat Pateni. Every time a protest happens, it always gets looted. 110% it gets looted. This time the whole building was blown up. Like six bombs went off. I'm sending you that video in a bit. After that, the army gets dispatched, and like 2 3 days, and the Sher Bahadur guy, the one who was almost beaten to death, gets saved, and like the the girl, like the minister, female minister, was like also getting beaten up. Like we didn't want to go too far, so like we lit that house on fire. So like we got her out, we saved her life. After that, like the police have given up. Parliament is basically over. So now army has gone into damage control, and this is kind of funny because so like army set curfews, right?
Yeah.
One day was strict curfew, and the second day was like 6 to 9. You can like open up stores and whatnot, and like 5 to 7. Um, and after that, now like I went out, I didn't have any groceries. I go out and the army is like catching people with guns and like slapping the shit out of them and throwing them in jail. And the people who are not taking curfew seriously, like who are not doing anything important, they're like taking them to the side of the road, and like they're recording a video, and they make them catch their ears and do 50 sit-ups.
Wow.
Yeah.
This. It sounds like is it still ongoing right now?
So ongoing somewhat because so many criminals are like not okay, and like we're still like we're going and like rebuilding like all the police stations, helping them. So it's still ongoing, but like most of it has come to an end, if that makes sense.
So what it seems like now is that pretty much everything is kind of. It seems like the Gen Z wanted to bring down corruption. People took it too
Yeah.
far and went down through police stations and stuff, and now there's a bunch of people out there trying to do bad stuff like sexual abuse or harassment or theft.
Yeah.
And those people are like, what are they? Also from Gen Z that just wanted to take it
No,
further.
they're mostly 35-year-olds who have nothing to do, are fucking unemployed, fucked in the head, probably inbred.
Probably okay, fair enough. So how do you feel that that there's people that can come knocking on your door trying to do something
Oh, they
to
did.
your family?
Oh, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, I called the army landline. They were trying to hide, open the door, or like, we'll kill you, we'll kill your mom, whatnot. So, me being the reasonable person I am, at 6 a.m., I'm naked, literally in my boxers. I am not a morning person. I get pissed off. We're like building a third floor. So, there are like bricks lying there. So, I, I go down, I open the chains of my dog, and we took in two stray dogs. So I go out, two bricks in hand. I started throwing bricks. Get the fuck out, man. These three scrawny fucking people are ruining my sleep after 4 days of no sleep. So I start throwing bricks. I hit one on the back, and then like as the police and army show up, and they're thrown in the back of the truck and they're taken somewhere, probably
Jesus
getting.
Christ.
Yeah.
So
My mom was.
basically, if you had not been as big of a fearless proponent of defense as you have been, that could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm fearless. It's just that I get really pissed when someone ruins my sleep.
You're lucky that it wasn't in the evening, so you'd be afraid. Oh
It was so
Lord.
over because okay, I have a lot of paperwork to do. I'm preparing to go abroad, and
Yeah.
like the government goes down, more hassle. I am already super pissed, and these fucking scrawny three fucking 40 50 year olds are trying to threaten me when I just witnessed a person getting shot. I if I can if I can survive getting like almost shot, these three people are nothing. That's what's going in my head. And like if something does happen, in if they like do like get outnumber me, I'm surrounded by like we are a very tightly knit community.
Mm.
So they will show up and they will kill them. That has happened before.
That okay.
So
So you kind of have like a community, not a community service, but a community. Oh, you know when you have like a what's it called, guys? When you have like a neighborhood watch almost.
no, no, not like that. No, it's just that uh, we there's this thing called Nevars, and they're like an ethnic group, right? And they are very tightly knit. Like if something happens to like one person, they make it their own business. Okay? Like you touch
Oh,
one
okay.
of
So,
us,
so more
and
like a it's more like a just a very tight community.
yeah. So yeah, that happens. And oh, by the way, we had an election through Discord vote.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Discord vote.
How?
So the Nepal police, no, not the police chief, the army chief takes everything in control, and then what happens is he basically says, "Oh, we're gonna host a meeting and like discuss the future of our country." So he invites all the youth to join the Discord because obviously a live in person meeting can't happen, and yeah, we we decided on a new temporary interim government head,
Mm.
and we elected our first female prime minister, who has been our uh, I think head of justice or something along those lines. She basically used to work for like the Supreme Court. I think she was a judge.
Mm-mm. So she should have better judgment
Yeah,
or
now
like better
she's
ideas.
now she's the new prime minister, and yesterday she signed the oath, and now yeah, everything's calming down. Tomorrow the curfew is being lifted, so yeah,
So
right on my birthday. That's a
this
good
oh
thing.
wow, congratulations. At least your birthday wasn't blowing your brains out. At least it's like a good thing that you're good and healthy and everything.
Yeah, so my friend got shot in the leg, and I made a joke. So you have more holes I can enter, huh? He got some. He's not talking to.
Wait, he got what?
He got some. He's not talking to.
I mean, at least it was the leg. At least it wasn't something vital like the PP. That would
Yeah. By the way, guy survived shooting because he was wearing his pants so low. Like he got shot in between the legs, like near like the, you know, nether.
Oh, so he was wearing
Yeah.
it too low, so people aimed wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. It went through right through his, like thigh gap.
Think about how lucky you have to be. You just like you walking around like a gangster. You have your pants on your all the way down to your ass, and somebody tries to shoot you in the balls, and they miss because it's so far down.
Yeah. Okay.
So
But
you said there were three people that tried to break into your place. Has
yeah.
it happened again, or is it the only time it's happened?
It has happened before. Like weed naturally grows here. Like we don't have to grow it. Like weed naturally grows everywhere around here.
Mm.
So some people like to get a high, come here and like try to steal. It has happened once. It was around 11 p.m. So it wasn't anything new. Like people were trying to get high, and yeah, obviously I'm like black as fuck. So if you see like some naked black fuck in like at night, obviously you run, right? Especially especially because like the average weight is around like let's say 70, 60, and I'm like 95,
Mm.
and yeah, I'm just wide. I'm not tall per se, but I'm wide, so
Mm.
yeah, obviously they run. So yeah, it has happened before, and I
How
have these two massive stray dogs, so yeah.
mm. How did your mom? You said your mom reacted badly to you going out. Like, what did she say? What did she do? How did she react to it? Really?
She slapped me on my back and she said, no going out.
Mm.
like, the students got shot, you already look like you'll do something bad. Your face is already like your father's, so don't go. That's what she said.
I mean, she might be right. I think it's a smart thing to maybe stay away from the front line, but I also understand the youth. When I was a bit younger, I was a lot more like that too. A lot more like I feel a sense of justice. That's probably what you felt too as well. Feeling like a sense of justice and wanting to make stuff right. But it does also put
Honestly,
you in the front line.
honestly, more than the patriotism, like I'd never been to a like protest. So I'd been there to see what it's like, and it's for obviously for a good cause. I won't say like, oh, I went there because I felt patriotic. Like that's not really me. I'd be just lying to you. So
So you went there because it was interesting more.
somewhat.
I mean, honestly, I get
Mhm.
it as well. Like as Otis said before in the stream, there's like this dude was more pissed off, but because of his sleep being being disrupted, bolts of steel. I'm like, yep, yep.
I
It's
barely get. I am an insomniac. If I get sleep, I cherish it, and if someone ruins that for me, I get very pissed.
I mean I mean it makes sense, but it's still balls of steel. I agree with Otis.
It's pretty normal.
So
But
you okay?
uh,
So you said how many of the ministers have been killed? Like how many ministers have actually been confirmed dead?
I think 3, 4.
3, 4.
Yeah.
Because from what I see here, I have it on YouTube here. But 1 second here, I have it on YouTube. It says Gen Z protests have brought down Nepal leaders that we spoke about a little bit. Nepal's finance minister beaten amid unrest, which is similar to the videos you sent me. Um, there's like 5 shocking videos. I mean, I have more than 5 shocking videos on my phone now. Deadly protests in Nepal sparked by social media ban. Is that true, or is that some just a bullshit statement from America?
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's
It's
what.
like they're trying to mislead uh because like they're like trying to portray it as like, oh, it happened because of the social media ban, but like really it was for the corruption.
Yeah, it's the Nepo babies. Because Sky News here has some one that says how Gen Z took on Nepo babies in Nepal, which sounds to be more akin to the story that you're telling me.
Yeah.
Let's see, Gen Z protesters storms the parliament. We have a few things here. Nepalese army moves in to restore order. So yeah, Nepal's protests erupt as soldiers patrol. So yeah, I'm not sure if these are soldiers. These don't look like soldiers at all. These look like fucking kids with
Yeah.
masks that took weapons.
Uh, I gotta go down. I gotta go check something out. I hear noises. I'll be
Okay,
right back.
okay, okay.
I'll I'll join the call in a bit. I need my phone.
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
sure. So guys, that's in here. Any questions so far? If there's any questions you guys want to have answered, also don't hesitate to write them down. I'll answer the question. I'll see the questions. The fact is that there's a noise happening right now is pretty fucking wild. It's pretty insane, honestly. I forgot he's actually there right now when he said there's noises. Yeah. No, he's there right now. Like he's there right now. He's literally amid all of this. Every single thing I have on my phone right now, guys, I have brains exploded here. I have them the youth helping and all the one of the ministers like don't kill her, don't kill her. She was like basically saved. They're all beating the shit out of like they're inside the house here. A bunch of these are social media posts that are clearly done. I don't know whether yeah they saved the woman, but I think they killed the dude. Um, I'm not exactly sure how to explain all of these guys to you. One of them is somebody just straight up fucking Sparta kicking one of the ministers in the road, and then a bunch of people coming up and then murking him. So I have a few. Then one of them here is a picture, a video of a guy that's bleeding profusely from his head. it is. This is pretty bad. I know all the Charlie Kirk thing is a pretty big deal, but this is much bigger. The whole government is toppled there, which is pretty insane. Yeah, no, it's pretty damn bad. And it seems like there's a bunch of misleading statements, like deadly protest in Nepal sparked by social media ban. That's apparently not true. Apparently, social media ban came after the protest happened for them to not to have damage control. So it seems also like that happened rather than anything else. At least 13 dead after protests in Nepal. He said it was a lot higher. He said it was a lot higher now, including a few dead ministers, including dead police officers, and criminals wanting to take police officers' weaponry and stuff. So there seems to be a lot more to the story than's happening, and he seems to be literally there he seems to be literally there now having noises in the house, which is even worse. So, and you asked this here, Otis, I have some of your things here. Yeah, kind of a militia, but it's less like a militia. It seems like more like a tight-knit community that are kind of like, in a sense, fighting together. You feel me? So if something bad happens, it seems like they're all coming there. But the fact that he is not back yet is kind of concerning. Yeah. I mean, you can call it a gang, but it's more like a community that have to protect each other from gangs and stuff, it seems like. I'm not sure whether we'll watch one of these videos while he's gone. I just honestly feel a little bit now afraid for his safety. Because he just said, I hear noises outside. And then he got quiet, and then he's not back here yet. I don't like that at all, you know? I mean, I really... Yeah, that's... Fucking hell. I mean, I think I'll watch something let's watch this thing while we so that we can actually pull our mind out of it a little bit here. This is what it's actually looking like right now, guys.
Reached breaking point. Angry protesters in Kathmandu set fire to government buildings, the Supreme Court, and the former Prime Minister's residence.
Yeah. This I knew before I spoke to him. I know that they torched the residence because of the corruption, and I have a really bad feeling that if it keeps going like this, that this will happen here in the West as well. This will happen here in the West as well, because it's a terrifying time right now with all the corruption and all the money going siphoning out of certain places where it shouldn't be siphoning out of. For example, if they're wanting to pay for certain like social activities and stuff for children, and suddenly it doesn't go to there, it goes into Coca-Cola or something, that money gets siphoned away to somewhere not good.
The unrest was initially sparked by a ban on social media, but morphed into something bigger, with at least 19 people killed as police sought...
Again, this is bullshit, what they said.
But morphed into something bigger, with at least 19 people killed as police sought to crush the protests.
They said the ban on social media was the thing, but apparently it wasn't. It was a long-lasting feud, long-standing problem, and then it was like students getting shot in the street for protesting, and then they got social media banned.
Even the
damn! Is this how you imagine the imminent race war when you think it's going to happen in Europe? Yeah, kind of, Otis. So the thing is, it's not really a race war per se. It's more of an ideological war and a civil war based on not only ideals but on classes. I actually don't think it's brown or white against each other. I think it's a lot more to it than that. Jesus Christ, fucking hell. So I'm getting more messages here. Wait. Whoa. I'm getting more messages from him, so there's nothing bad that has happened. And there's a few days ago during this protest, there's a 12-year-old girl was gang, and murdered afterwards. And there's 5 suspects arrested, and they're all like kind of like teenagers. So yeah, let's watch more of this.
The Prime Minister failed to quell.
Also, apparently, they were not allowed to use real ammunition because it was a peaceful protest in the beginning, and so they were supposed to use rubber bullets, but they used real bullets because I don't remember who it was that wanted it to
The
be.
anger. From government corruption to a lack of job opportunities. Let's take a closer look at what brought us to this point.
A lot of people were expressed the sentiment that yes, perhaps this needed to happen.
Pranay Rea is a Nepal-based journalist. He
Fair
points to
enough.
how frustrated young people have become with the elderly elites. People aged between 15 to 40 make up nearly 43% of Nepal's population.
But the big problem is also that if there's no way for the youth and the kids and everybody to actually build themselves a family, build themselves a monetary advantage in life, work hard, get on the property ladder, get children and stuff. If we see no future there, it's very difficult for people, because he said it's most likely needed to happen. And I do think it's... Hello? You back?
Yeah, there were some people outside. I just had to go check it out.
Oh, okay. Was it bad or no?
Yeah, I don't know. Some people were just in masks running around.
Okay, so okay, I like that you're so nonchalantly just said some people were in masks just running around.
No, like because I'm not really scared because few days ago I see like 7 people in helmets. They're fully armed and they're like heading towards like my friend's place. So I'm like, let's follow them. So yeah, I went like on a journalistic journey. So yeah, not scared. Pretty fun.
Crazy. You have some balls of steel. I'm more of a hyper vigilant person. You know what I mean? Like I will pay attention to who's around me. I'll count the number, etc., etc. Everything can stab me and everything can kill me.
No, I'm aware that anything can kill me, but it's more that like, let's see.
I mean, to be young. I mean, if you have kids and stuff, I don't have kids. I can't really say that, but I know that people that when they get kids, they think very differently. Maybe that's why your mom is a little bit more strict on it as well. Has she been out at all in the past 4 days, or is she kind of like...
No, she has gone through a protest like this before, so like she's only like worried about like people entering here. Other than that, she's not really scared, let's say.
Okay, so it's more of a worry because of all these people that want to now loot and smash, let's call it.
Yeah. So I sent you another post, like
I
a
saw.
12-year-old was like gang raped, and like I don't want to say like not all 35-year-olds are like going out and raping, but like some Gen Z are involved, but it's mostly like the people like want to cause chaos.
It's pretty insane. Hey, HK, by the way, welcome. We're talking about the Nepal riots right now, and we have a seed that's literally in it. So it's been some really interesting things come to life. There's apparently social media ban. There's been Discord to find out who the new prime minister that was elected via Discord.
Yeah.
There's been live ammunition used. People have had their brains blown out. There's over 30 people. It's over 30 people killed now, because it was 17 yesterday. The count was 17 at least, or 2 days ago.
I can't the video of like there was this one video where like they were questioning the police, like they were inside a cafe and this like auntie is like, you fucking murderers, you're shooting people in uniform now, kids in uniform, don't you have kids? They take her to the side and they shoot her in the head. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, that's on video.
They weren't
pretty long. Yeah.
So they weren't bothered to argue with her. They was like, this bitch is gonna be argumentative, let's shoot her.
Yeah.
So they proved their point in the worst possible way.
Yeah. That's why people went mad, and like I think over 20 police officers got killed, including the DSP.
And the
DSP
DSP.
is like, I don't know what police system you have there, but like so we have like constables, and then like above that we have like senior constables, and above that there is sub inspectors, there is inspector, and then there is like a regional head. I don't know what you call them, and then there's DSP.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty high up, you said.
Yeah.
Let's see it. It's just gonna focus. There. Is it better now? I think it should be more in focus. Man, so over 20 police officers, but then it needs to be a lot more people overall that's died, because they keep saying counts like 17 people died or 20 people died, but if it's over 20 police officers, that it by itself, and we already I have footage from you from more people, so that needs to be more than 20 then.
Official count right now is 30. I don't know where you heard that number, but official number is 30. But a lot more people have died, I can tell you that.
Let's see, let's actually search it up. How many people died in Nepal? Yeah, because I've seen a lot of official numbers. So, okay, so now the anti-corruption protests, the number of dead rise to 51. It says in Sky News. I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong here. I'm just saying that 51 people have died. It's on DW. I don't know what that is. DW
So
politics.
a lot more people died like when like homemade explosives started showing up, like literal like smoke bombs. Like a few days ago, I have another video recorded. Like I don't have it on me right now. But like it's like where like the sky is like completely black because like the burning and like all the explosions.
That's some pretty wild. I see
Yeah.
here now that's over 1,000 people injured as well, like including gunshot wounds, including explosions, including shrapnel. They say.
Yeah.
And do you know how many cities were involved in this, or is it just your city, the main city?
No, like so we have like three regions, right? The Himalayan region and like the
Yep.
mountainous region and the the hilly region and then the Tarai region. Like the protests are more severe in like the Tarai region, like the plains. And like there was one video of like a girl like being pushed down and like the police officer like just like steps on her like stomach, like that was like fucked up.
Jesus
So
Christ.
a lot of cities, more than let's say 10.
So 10. Oh, so, okay, so about 10 or whatever, however many. But there's more than one city. Is what? It's just going on everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. And now you guys have the first. Is it the first female president you have had?
First female prime minister.
What a way to become the first female prime minister.
Yeah.
So apparently, loads of roads are blocked. Have you felt that when you've been outside? Hey, Miss Milner.
Lots of roads were blocked, but like people started protesting roadblocks as well. So yeah.
So there's been roadblocks and protest on the roadblocks.
Yeah.
Damn, it's really black. It's really black. The whole sky is black in this one image. I don't know if you can see it on the screen here, guys, but this. It's straight up black, the sky. What the fuck?
I'm playing League. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, don't worry about it, man. I mean, if I was in the middle of in the riots and protests and stuff, I'd also be fucking just gaming and chatting. And personally, I understand how this could have occurred as well. But how did you feel about it the first few days?
That's pretty chill because the thing is like we've faced curfew before because like the royal family got massacred like by a shotgun and like we had like a curfew for like 2 weeks or so. So I've gone through this before, so I don't mind. The
So,
fuck thing was that sleep got ruined and internet did not work.
so your biggest complaints in this whole situation is that the internet doesn't work and you didn't get to sleep.
Yeah.
Man, we would have had such different fucking like you're like fuck sleep. I'm like stressing all over, looking everywhere, out the window, fucking trying to acquire guns. You're like, nah, I'm just gonna sleep and throw bricks.
Need guns. We have pretty old school guns. Like we use our standard is the AG3s, like the
Yep,
wooden stock one,
yep.
and the rifles like M14s, and so yeah,
Otis
not
said
really.
that Otis said if his country was in a civil war, then he would have also had the internet as the first priority.
I use the internet, man.
Yeah, I
You know
mean,
how boring it is if I don't, record someone getting shot. I
I
need to
mean,
document that as evidence.
it's definitely documentation wise. That's for sure. Because the fact of the matter is that you literally have been in the front on the front lines now, seeing students and fellow peers getting shot. It's an experience of a lifetime. I think you'll see life a little bit differently.
Nice, not really.
Yeah, maybe not actively, but the fact that you see somebody die like that, I don't think you understand how many people from certain nations don't have any connection to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's so bad that I've had conversations with people that said to me, "Hey, um, Daniel, you have to. Why are you talking like a brute? Why would you kill the fish? Why don't you just buy it at the supermarket?"
Yeah.
Like, do you understand how many people here in the West and Europe are so they think that meat comes from the supermarket? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So even worse, like 7% of Americans think that chocolate milk come from chocolate cows, like brown cows. So it's not weird that if you see death, you'll be more okay with it in a sense. You know what I mean?
Then this isn't my first time I've seen like people die, because like when I was little, like I've seen like lots of stabbings. Like I've been stabbed like before when I was like 7, 8. So yeah, it's like every
Why
day.
did you get stabbed? Okay, I need to hear this story.
Okay, so I witnessed like two people like this was like we have like this mela, like huge like fair, state fair kind of thing down in Tarai. I was there, and like I see three people, and like like my grandmom is telling me don't wander off, and yeah, I'm like okay, but I have to wander off,
Hmm.
and I see two people like intensely hugging, but like the both of them like hugging the one person like really tight. And I was like, what's going on? Then like I'm like wondering, like I'm passing by them, and then I realize, oh, he's getting stabbed. And then like they
Oh,
see me, and I've seen their face, so they run over and they catch me, and they gag me, and then they stab me twice, and then someone sees and they run off.
damn! So you would have been at fucking stabbing statistics.
Yeah.
So where did he stab your stomach?
Uh, Near the kidney.
Oh, so but if you didn't hit the kidney,
No.
man.
The like it wasn't like very it wasn't very deep kind of stab. It was like a more like a shank, prison's shank.
Oh, I
Like the
see.
other person was stabbed in the neck. Like it looked like they were hugging, and like, yeah.
Man, so I'm reading here in the Times of India. Let's see. Let's show everybody here. Nepal Gen Z protest. Death toll hits 51. 12,000 prisoners at large. Uncertainty over interim prime minister continues. This was a day ago, but still 12,000 prisoners.
Yeah, the central jail, like, so there's a pretty funny video where like there's like a police booth checkpoint in front of the jail, right?
Yeah.
And so they're like Sir, please open, give us the keys, open this booth. We won't kill you, sir. We won't kill you. And like two police officers are like hiding for their life, holding on to the door for dear life. And yeah,
Did they
I
die or
have
did
to
they
free.
live?
I think they lived.
Jesus Christ.
Sir, please open the door. I have to free my brother. And like it's pretty fun.
Jesus Christ. So 12,000 prisoners at large. So these people are also likely to join the riots then, if they're violent prisoners.
They did join the
Oh, so,
riots.
okay, they did. So now they have weapons and they're at large. Lovely.
Yeah, a lot of them are being caught though. So yeah,
So
not really worried.
is that the army that's doing that then?
Yeah. Now like the youth, like the Gen Z, are like rebuilding things. They're helping police stations rebuild, be rebuilt. There's cleaning programs. Yeah, that's it.
Man, I'm reading some of the comments here, okay? So I have a YouTube video up. The AFP news agency, right? How Gen Z protesters brought down Nepal's leader, right? So it says, these are the comments. People are sick of government corruption around the world. I mean, that's true. People all around the world, this is how you cripple your corrupt leaders, right? So a lot of people are advocating for violence now. Bravo, Nepal. Same thing needs to happen in Europe. And there's an Irish person. It's like an Ireland thing here. Wow, or wow, brave people. I wish we also have that here in the Philippines. Most like this is kind of crazy to say, but this could be if one of the reasons I feel like the social media the ban or wanting to stop the social media is for this not to spread, the idea not to spread to the rest of the world. I'm not actually sure if it's them being afraid of you guys communicating, because you're already communicating. But if this goes to the rest of the world, this could be bad.
Yeah, this happened because we got, let's say, influenced by Indonesia.
Yeah, exactly. So if this influences the Philippines and that influences Spain and that influences, then suddenly all the people in power. Have you ever seen An Ant's Life, the film?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they're saying like there was one person that stood up to me and they stood up to him, the one of the ants, and then he beats the shit out of him and talks about how if one ant stands up to you, the next time 2 ants will stand up, and then everybody will stand up, and we're way too few people. And it was like let me actually find that, because it's actually a wildly valid thing for this. I know you're laughing at this, Michelina, but let's show you. Bug life. If one
saying violence needs to happen, but like some politicians are getting way too comfortable. They need consequence.
Oh no, I'm not saying any for and against. If anything, I would say that I understand what needs to happen. I understand why the French Revolution happened. I understand why kings and queens and monarchs had to be on the front line in war, because they needed to be people to be seen as a good part of the country. If you are fighting a war and your king's not there, why the fuck are you fighting the war? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it. But yeah, if you see this one,
was that ant that stood up to me?
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little...
So my friends go house near, like a lot of like criminals have gathered, and he's playing League, and he's saying like, this might be my last game, and you're not even joining the VC. Fuck you, asshole. This might be my last game.
Okay, go.
Love me, so
Go,
I gotta go.
go join that, and then thank you for the conversation, man. Much appreciated. I'll try to catch up with you and keep up with the news. Okay.
I'll join the stream later, man. Bye bye.
Yeah. Sure, man. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Let's see here. Yeah. So this is how I feel like this is.
Did that hurt?
This is how the whole whole idea is.
Are you kidding? How about this? You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
That's basically the whole, summing this whole situation up in a nutshell. That's basically the whole situation summed up, guys. Anyways, we had a good little conversation about that now. So let me ask you guys, how are you all doing today? How are you doing, Otis? How are you doing, Shki? How's everybody on all the chats?
It's not about food.
It's not about food, it's about control, baby. Man, it is a wild time. Let's actually have finish that video as well. Let's finish this video.
There needed to be an extreme kind of protest that would change the very face of Nepal. Because unless that happened, the old guard, the old politicians, the old leaders would find a way to
keep holding on to power. But that's also kind of the problem, because if there isn't a large consequence, they're just gonna do the same thing over and over again. Like, if a dog can piss on your carpet and it doesn't get a consequence, he's a bad dog. Don't pee on the carpet. He'll be like, I guess I can just pee on the carpet without any consequences. So that's what would happen.
Keep holding on to power.
Nepal ranks 107 out of 180 countries in Transparency International's annual corruption index. Before the social media ban was imposed, there had been a growing online anti-corruption movement, with videos highlighting the lifestyles of so-called Nepo babies.
So basically the Nepo babies, we just had a conversation with Seed, which is in Nepal, if anybody doesn't know. The Nepo babies are the babies of these rich oligarchs that are flaunting their wealth. And that apparently was one of the large catalysts for this whole thing.
The children of politicians.
Look at that. Look at the sky. This is literally a black sky. This is not a little bit. This is full on black sky. Nothing more, nothing less. Full on black sky. Jesus Christ. That seems like half the fucking city there is in on fire. To silence this government is ban social media. Fair enough. This frustration has been building up for over 2 decades, fueled by corruption. Everyone of us has had enough. These thugs have troubled us in time and time again. And what you see now is just a spark that is ignited by social media. And pretty much everything's just on fire everywhere. And this is what they've been living with. And apparently they've been having a lot of problems with other things as well.
The World Bank says 82% of Nepal's workforce is in informal employment. More than a fifth of
82% of the workforce is in informal employment, so they're all working underneath the table and getting paid way too little, basically, and probably no healthcare.
People aged 15
I'm not sure about that.
24 are unemployed, according to the World Bank.
How many?
People aged 15 is in informal employment. More than a fifth of people aged 15 to 24 are unemployed, according to the World Bank.
A fifth of people.
Per capita, just $1,447. Remittances are crucial for the economy, equaling a third of GDP.
So there was this kind of acknowledgement that, yes, we needed a radical change, but perhaps...
Welcome, Toby. How are you doing today?
With order now restored and soldiers patrolling the streets, it's not clear who will fill the political void. But
basically what just happened, Toby, is we have had a conversation with somebody in Nepal. And we're watching this one till the end.
Seen more than a dozen governments since it became a republic in 2008.
The important thing right now is to find a way to come together for Gen Z and this whole movement to come together and decide on a way forward that is acceptable to them, and not allow their movement to be hijacked by opportunists who are just waiting in the shadows for that moment.
Which is what he said. So we just had a conversation, Toby, with somebody in Nepal that's been in the riots. And about 12,000 prisoners are on the loose, and they're pretty much joining the protests and riots, and then starting to like break into houses and stuff like that, and then taking over what the protest was supposed to be. So it seems like it's a pretty wild little thing happening. But yeah, I might actually pop on Dark Souls in an hour or so. I might go and eat and stuff. I'm not quite certain what to do yet. But we had a quick one that we had to do, a quick talk we had to do with Seed here. But I might do a what's it called, either Dark Souls stream or a RimWorld stream afterwards. But for now, I'm gonna go and eat and pop off and chill a little bit, and then most likely I'm gonna do a game stream today or tomorrow as well. I might do gaming first and stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you for popping by, everybody. And yeah, it was very interesting to actually hear it, and I was glad you guys got to hear it too. Yeah, Gartic phone 100% tomorrow. Yeah, 100%. I might be back on today. If you I might be back on today, but it'll depend. I'll message on the Discord if I'm coming back anyway. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm gonna go eat. So take care and don't start any riots. Get shot. Don't do that.